Well, Mega Man, just like you said, Lithuania stomped over Moldova 16-1, picking up the first map, and they're halfway there into the second phase of the first qualifying round. I just don't. It was so one-sided.
Yeah, it was completely one-sided, and it's not even like Moldova played bad. It was just, I mean, yeah, of course.
We actually got some team kills on Moldova's side, and we actually, like everything that could have gone wrong.
Honestly, for me, it was more of Lithuania just hitting headshot after headshot after headshot. Their aim was pretty much, well, Taurus, yeah, pretty much on point. Misha with an AWP, Taurus, I think, I don't know, maybe getting a 30 at the end, 31 in what, 17 rounds. Yeah. That's amazing. And even when they all go down, they're screwed to clutch that 1v3. So I honestly didn't expect Lithuania to play that good. So watch out, Romania.
Yeah. First of all, the first round for Moldova was a disaster. Like they tried to do something with smokes, attack from A house, attack city spawn, and so on. First of all, smoke for jungle
wasn't there.
Not just wasn't there, like awful.
Yeah.
Straight out awful. Okay, for stairs it's not so hard to hit, but they landed on stairs. And basically that guy, because he wasn't smoked, he gets 2 headshots from jungle easily. Yeah, they were 3-2.
I'm trying to figure out the joke, sorry. There's a lot of stuff happening in my mind.
They were 3-2 at one point. And last guy, I don't know who it was, but I think it was Taurus, right?
No, from B side, someone.
Never mind.
Kalinka, I think.
He gets a clutch, kills one guy, then kills another guy on CT and wins the round. They had pretty good idea. I mean, that's a really good idea to smoke the stairs in jungle and attack city spawn, plant the bomb, and then cities practically have a really tough task coming into the site to retake that one. But missing a smoke, you immediately get 2 guys killed, then okay, killed the guy on CT, planted the bomb, and in the end comes to 2v1 clutch, and they want to pick for some reason, and 3v1. So they get to
Even
pick.
worse.
Get to pick for some reason, I don't know why, and he kills all 3 of them and wins the round for for Lithuania. So they really played bad.
And just, I think one of the casters mentioned during the broadcast, Taurus, I mean, what, in 3 rounds, he had 11 kills, if I'm not mistaken, and almost 2 aces back-to-back. Just that one guy just didn't want to come to A at first, then eventually he kind of wobbled into the A, but got headshotted immediately. I mean, it was 9-0. Let's not joke ourselves. It was 9-0, and I think you can't get any worse than that.
What's the joke?
Maybe 15.
I want to hear the joke.
No, it was about the smoke and the jungle, and I was going to ask if a tree falls, but you have to know doesn't matter. If a tree falls in a jungle and it doesn't make a sound, and no one hears it, did it make a sound? It's a philosophy thing. That doesn't matter. Okay, and I wanted to switch it to smoke. Doesn't matter. Okay. I want to ask if smoke falls for jungle and it's not in a jungle, did it fall? No?
Obviously not.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Actually, we made a point there.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we get to see anything from Moldova?
Nope.
No. But did we get to see anything really good from Lithuania? And just like you mentioned, is Romania, should Romania be afraid?
They have a pretty good aim.
Their aim was really crisp. We saw Taurus, one of those, I think the quad kill, not the ace, but the quad kill he got, he gets 2 headshots on short from back the A side, not even connector, like he was really
one guy
far
was
off.
Yeah, one guy connector.
Yeah, one connector and one short. I mean,
even
that's
better,
pretty decent, I would say, pretty good. So, like Rema said, their aim is looking really good.
And what's even better in situation where you kill the guy connector and then you kill the guy short, like if the 2 guys were short, that's the same distance, you can adjust easily, but you're killing one guy in connector and then just switching to a totally different position. Yeah, it's behind him, but you have to steady your aim, and like he headshot, that's the guy, and he tries to run and find the 5th, but yeah, he didn't manage to do that. Yeah.
Do you think Lithuania will need a better preparation when it comes to stats against Romania if, of course, they manage to qualify?
I mean, This actually doesn't have to mean anything. Romania is a different story to Moldova, and I mean, all in all, we still don't know if Lithuania is going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see.
What's the next map, Cash?
Cash.
Cash?
Yeah,
No, it
yeah.
was actually picked by.
If it comes to that, if it comes to that
Moldova.
match, if it comes to that match between Romania and Lithuania, I mean, we'll see how Lithuania can cope when Romania, you know, I'm guessing they're gonna need to bring out some tactics, some strats. I don't think only aim is gonna work against Romania.
Did Moldova ban us too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Romania,
That's a good one.
Lithuania are going to be in senior. Okay, getting into the second one. No, seriously now. Cash, picked by Moldova. How many rounds do you think they can take? And do you think they should be satisfied, you know, just with a number of rounds?
Obviously not. I mean,
Yep, they want to win.
Of course, you always want to win.
I mean, you always want to win, but I gotta be honest, it looks really grim. It looks really grim at the moment for Moldova. I mean, maybe they could have won more rounds on Mirage if they didn't lose that 3v1 pistol round. Maybe it could have gone 3-0 for Moldova at the start.
Yeah.
You know, if only they played it a bit better. But like this, I mean, it really looks grim. I'm not sure. I'm guessing they can take more than one, but
You're not so sure.
yeah, it doesn't look.
No. I think they're gonna take more than one because.
Do you expect to see Lithuania maybe starting off on a T side this time, since they didn't get to play it so much in the previous map?
Wow, good point.
Good point.
Maybe.
Yo, guys, let's try out these.
Let's try AKs. Let's
Yeah.
see how that goes for
Yeah.
us.
I want to
A4,
show the
A1s were
viewers
good,
my
but-
skin.
Yeah.
AK skin. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No,
What's wrong
just
with that?
Yours.
You have a dirty mind. It's not me, man. It's
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Okay. AK skin. Okay. So do you think Lithuania will actually start on a T side?
Well,
If they
I
get
would
to
say
pick the
I would
side?
say that's a pretty good idea. Cash is the map to start on the T side, and when you have the first map win like that, where you just rolled over your opponent, I would agree that's a good idea. Okay, well, Moldova Moldova actually picking the city side, so yeah, they kind of played it.
Yeah, goes in favor of Lithuania.
yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I think if you have the momentum that they have coming from Mirage and just getting on that T side of Cash, you're just gonna keep it rolling. And I think even if you don't take the first round, you'll still have that momentum going from Mirage. But I mean, we'll have to see. It was Moldova's pick, so maybe they have something in store.
Do you even want to try and play the game this time?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
No
see,
one,
you
no
really-
one won.
I really
last
see
time,
you.
so-
You're enjoying it.
Oh well, yeah, because I'm gonna get free drinks either way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like the game. Yeah. This time we're starting off with Zwitch.
No, Dusan started because he's always salty that he always wants
I'm
to-
always salty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little noted.
I
yeah.
thought it was a good.
In this crane shot, us standing to
Okay, us.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Us standing to Dushan, it looks like Dushan is a whole another level.
Yeah.
He's so bright.
So wow.
He meant, you know, clever.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go 16 to 4.
16 to 4.
16 to 6.
16 to 7.
Okay. Well, casters, Harry and Megaman, you can join us with the predictions. It's totally fine. But ladies and gentlemen, the second map is about to start. It'll be Cash, and we'll see if Lithuania will take this 2-0 or Moldova can make an upset. Harry and Megaman, let's go.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Given the scoreline of the first one, Harry, what do you think about this one? Harry? Hello, Harry? You're a wizard, Harry.
I am a wizard.
There he is. Prediction! Give me a prediction, man. Come on, I'm asking you for a prediction. Let's go.
Oh, 16-5.
All right, 16-5 who?
Lithuania, obviously.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that you're not going crazy on me. Lithuania, look at this strategy. They push one out into that A bomb site. Look at the rotation that it's got 4 players over in that area. KBT left all by his lonesome over at that B bomb site. Looking for some headshots, not going to find it, and they are going to get the plant. So the retake is going to be on man advantage here for Moldova.
Yeah, and getting that bomb down nice and early on for Lithuania actually is going to start things off in a good way for them, even though they are going to be a man down. I mean, they should be able to trade here. Jumper's going to be able to get one, but Kalinka does get 2 of his own, so now it's going to go 3 on 2. Torres gets 1 as well. Well, bomb is actually going to be planted for both of these players. They've just got to wait that time down, and Misha picking up that first kill is going to make things very, very hard for Ninja here as he is in a 1 versus 2. He's doing the damage, but I mean, is it going to be enough? I mean, no kit. They can just trade for him here. He's pretty screwed, to say the least. I mean, all he can really do is push them. Does get caught with a knife out. Torres is going to get taken down. Does run out of ammo as well. Time's still ticking, and with no kit, he won't have enough time to get the defuse. Might be able to pick up the frag, though, and he does so indeed. But, bomb's going to go off either way. And Lithuania, they do take that first round. It's going to go 1-0, and they start things off in a very, very good way as they seek to continue the momentum and aggression that we saw in that previous game.
Yeah, let's keep in mind that that was a 16-1 for Lithuania on Mirage to start off this series. So keep track of the amount of rounds that Moldova get over the course of this series, as Lithuania is looking to put this one to bed real early, knock Moldova out of this one in the first round, and we will see whether or not that is going to be the case here, as they are now up to 17-1 over the course of these 2 maps. Aggression outside of the B bomb site going to get met by Misha. Double headshot back-to-back. Sky Shine and KBT going to go down, but it's Jin and Jumper to answer back with a couple of kills themselves. It's Crew and finally shut down Jen. Not going to get that AK in middle. Jumper does have an AK over at the A-bomb site to work with, but they're surely going to hunt this one down. As you can see, Viker working his way around towards the squeaky room with that MAC-10. Eyes planted on that area, but Jumper, the timing is not there. He's going to turn his back. MAC-10 from range not going to do the damage, and Jumper is going to be able to get that frag. So they know he's still hanging around the A-bomb site. They know that he's got the AK. Now they're just going to go in towards the B-bomb site, get the plant. They've got a forward position. This is still manageable. Jumper could potentially go for this, but it looks like his priority is going to be to hang on to the rifle for the next round.
Yeah, I mean, who can blame him as well? I mean, Moldova, they want to try and get every little advantage they can over Lithuania here. And, well, I mean, holding on to that AK does provide them with a little bit of stopping power in the way of slowing down the Lithuanian beast that we have seen arise in that previous map. I mean, looking at it as well, it's not as great a start previously for Lithuania. You got to give Moldova that, okay? Like, they might have won the first round. It's really hard to see what's going to be going on this early on. But, I mean, looking at their economy, it's not as strong. We haven't seen them win as decisively. As a matter of fact, this round, 2 players left. In the previous round, they all died. So, I mean, like, they might have won the round, and they might have won the battle, but they haven't won the war by any means just yet. And this is Moldova's map pick, which hopefully should mean it's going to be a little bit of an advantage to them, and we might be seeing a little bit more of a fight. But, who knows? We are now going to be going to the 3rd round. And looking at things, Moldova, they are going to be on just a flat-out eco here to try to get money for that 4th round buy. They've got a few nades, fairly interesting. We're going to be seeing them all over towards that B site. Sadly, though, those nades aren't going to be put to good use, and they will have to be used in that retake, as bomb is all the way over towards A.
Yeah, Misha was actually about to throw that Molotov out the forklift and switches back to the primary. He doesn't even throw that out, which is the right call because there was nobody home. The real story is going to be Viker. He's got a whole lot of CTs coming his way. 2 of them coming around from T-spawn. The MAC-10 going to work here in middle is going to find 2 kills. Kalinka going to finish them off. Ninja's going to get spotted at range. He's going to go down to Kalinka's Glock. So another kill on the board. That's 3 for Kalinka this round. Skyshine is going to be around the corner there in T-spawn. Should get shut down. No, Viker actually missing the shots. Now Skyshine's going to have an opportunity to get an AK and try to hang on to it, but they're already privy to this. They're working a player around a backstab. That's going to be Kerwin. Gets the headshot, shuts him down. 4 alive and a money bank built up by Kalinka with 3 kills, 2 from that MAC-10. That's $1,200 plus $300 from the Glock frag as well. So $1,500 going. That is going to be Lithuania picking up a 3rd round. All AKs all day for them.
Yeah, and, well, we are finally going to be seeing Moldova on a buy round, and, well, it's been quite some time since we've seen such a thing. We are also going to be seeing the AWP picked up on Jin. I think this is the first time we've really seen him with any sort of AWP presence. That'll be good to see. Boost coming out into mid. It will be very interesting to see who takes mid control. A nice Molotov is going to get rid of Jumper and crewing as one of his own. So now it's going to go 3 on 5 very, very early on for Lithuania, and that's going to start them off in a very good way. Lots of mid control opened up here. Ninja's going to have to rotate in and be the man of the hour to pick up that kill on a Kalinka, and that's going to slow down this mid push, and it's also going to ultimately slow down the B pushes. The rotate's coming in from Jin as well, so now they've got 3 players left, right, 2 towards that B site. Misha's going to be able to pick up 1 on the KBT, and Jin does just sneak through that smoke undetected, but they know that he's there actually. Shots are being exchanged. Misha's just going to go for the spray down through the smoke, isn't able to find him, and he's still alive on site, so he's still causing them problems. Jin does get 1, he does a little bit of damage on the Vika as well, but Vika's finally going to be able to pick him up now. The rotate is coming in from Ninja, and 1 versus 3 here. He's got the most HP so far in this game, but I mean, still, all they've got to do is trade, and Lithuania have shown that they are so very good at trading. So I do think he will just be looking to hold on to the rifle this round.
Yeah, no sense in going for this one. 3 versus 1, has no idea where they are. One's actually sitting right outside of CT spawn right now. That is Torres with that AK-47, just looking for the peek to come around from the side. He's not going to be obliged by that whatsoever, but his teammates are going to go for the little bit of a prowl as well. And they've spotted out that there's nobody around here. He's cleared out the A-bomb site. They know he's got to be in CT, so they're going to come hunt. Torres finds him. So no joy, no extra joy. A combined total of 28 HP for all 3 of the remaining Lithuanian players. My mathematics are on point today, Harry. Get at me, scrub.
I would.
Sorry, that was mean. That's mean.
Yeah.
You're a ginger. It's okay. You've got that going
true.
for you.
Yeah, I know. I've got that going for me. Yeah. Actually, I read the other day. Apparently, 1 in 3 women admit having an attraction to gingers, so that's a third. And the only recognizable trait you've got is that you're a huge knob. And I don't think. Well, actually, there's actually a giant attraction towards them in the women. So
Women love knobs, dude.
yeah. So you're pretty set, actually. I was trying to make that an insult, but I pretty much just marketed you towards whoever. But anyway, that's going to be Sky starting things off right, actually, for the Moldovan side. Does manage to secure 1, and, well, KBT gets 1 of his own. Bomb goes down over towards that A side. The rotate's coming in. But, I mean, they don't really have a lot to work with here. They've got no utility, no weapons, apart from that AK on Sky. And a few Deagles and P250s. But still, potential here. Vika's going to be boosted up. Push coming in through A main as Jumper does manage to pick up Kalinka, and now it's going to go into a 2-on-3. Ninja's going to fall, and well, Vika manages to get 2. Misha gets 1 as well. Nice, Molotov's going to come in, and oh, it doesn't quite spread far enough. Misha here, you are so lucky. You are so incredibly lucky. And well, it's going to be KBT versus Misha, and all he's got to do is play for time from behind that quad area. It's very, very hard to get someone out of there, and Namali didn't do a very good job, so there we go. Time's ticked down, and KBT can't do anything about it apart from pick up that frag and take the AK, run away with his tail in between his legs, and hold that into the next round, as it's going to go 0-5 with the Lithuania securing the first 5 rounds.
Yeah, things to note here as well is the money is not fantastic for the Lithuanian side, because given the last couple of rounds, they lost 2 the round before. They lose all 5 that round, so that's 7 rebuys in 2 rounds. It's a lot of money that they're spending into these rounds as well. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for these guys to move forward if they continue to lose these rifles. $6,000 on Misha. No smoke in mid. Jin, risky peek there, but he does hit the shot. And now they're going to be able to find Torres here from the vent side as well, but they haven't killed him. They've done the damage, but they didn't get him down. He's on 19 HP. He can still wreak some havoc with this. Falling back out of the vents. Finally, Viker goes down. Jen's going to be able to find a second one there with the AWP from mid. Looking for a third, but he is smoked off down to 8 HP. Kalinka's going to find Ninja over in the A-bomb site, pushing on forward. Jen's around the corner. Easy shot there. 1 more to follow up. Jumper might give away his position as well. Finally does manage to take him down. It's down to a 2v3. Make that a 2v2. Make that a 2v1 as Misha putting in work here from the Z hallway. The last man standing is going to be Jumper, and Torres comes around and finds him, takes him down. And Torres, even though he was the hero with 31 kills in the last match, he's going to have 3 and 3 going into this one, but it's Kalinka and Misha that are leading the charge. Misha was the one that was right behind Torres in that last map.
Yeah, I mean, Misha's just showing now that he can also play with the big boys, and he's putting the hurt on Moldova like there's no tomorrow. I mean, you know, I'm trying to think of something really disgusting to say.
Well, I'll tell you,
he's hurting them, but
I'll tell you what's a little bit disgusting about that right now is Misha is 9-2 going through the first 6 rounds of this, which is a tremendous scoreline. The fact of the matter is he just now equalized the amount of frags that Torres had in the first map.
Yeah. I mean, what was it in the first 3 rounds of the previous one?
I'm sorry, he hasn't even matched up because he had 31 kills at the end. It was 19 for Misha, so 19's at 20. 29 kills throughout the opening gambit of this one, plus the total of the last one. So he's still 3 kills behind where Torres was at the end of the last map. That's pretty nutty. That's a disgusting stat line for you. We are down to a 2v2 though. There was some action that we kind of skimmed over here a little bit. Jumper and Ninja going to be looking for this 2v2 to clutch out the round. An impromptu nade pull out from Viker is going to cost him his life, and it's on Misha to clutch or kick. And he gets kicked. So, bye Misha. See ya.
Yeah, and it's good to see Moldova. Actually, they still managed to get that first round on the board. It's good to see that they haven't given up all hope just yet. It is going to go 6-1 in Moldova. They are going to be looking to secure a few more rounds, put in a little bit more work. But I mean, it could just be similar to last time. This could just be a little blip. You've got Lithuania on plenty of money, plenty of utility, plenty of weapons going into this round. They're not short on anything. And Moldova, they're doing okay. They had quite a bit of money, so fairly healthy buy utility-wise. A little bit underwhelming on KBT, but I mean, other than that, everyone's got everything you'd need going into this. It does really come down to this round, and Misha's going to start things off really, really well for Lithuania by picking up that frag very early on. Look at how weak the A site is now, as you do see a rotate coming in from Ninja down into mid, and well, straight away that does mean that the A site's going to be a lot more exposed. Because now suddenly you've got Ninja having to watch A and mid, trying to back up Jin over towards B. There are only 2 players there, standing strong like we have seen them do every single round previously. But I mean, the A push is going to be underway. They know that A site's going to be a little bit weaker now, and as a result, Bomb's already heading over towards there. You've got a boost in mid coming in from Torres. He's putting the hurt on the guys in towards mid, keeping them there, stopping them from rotating off onto that A site. Smokes go out, Molotov goes in, and while the push is going to be underway, Lithuania, they just storm out onto this site. They have so much presence, and well, Sky does manage to get one. The rotate has come in. He does get taken down, but Ninja's there to trade. Misha gets one as well. A lot of frags back and forth here as Jin gets one of his own onto Torres. And now it's going to go into a 2-1-3. Bomb should be going down very, very shortly. And well, Jumper does manage to secure that one on Vika. Now it's all going to fall on Misha, and we've seen him do some spectacular things as he looks to maybe try and secure a 1-2 for his team. He's putting that out on Jin. Jin does go down, and now it's going to be a 1-on-1 here. And he does able to close that out. Now it's going to be a 4K for him. And there we go. It's another round for Lithuania, and this could be a repeat of what we saw last time, as now Moldova, their economy is going to be reset, and they are forced onto an eco.
I was actually going to point that out at the beginning of the round, but you wouldn't shut up.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yep, Moldova was in the same situation that they were in when they won their one round on Mirage. They won it with 2 players alive and then lost the round afterwards, and they were on a very, very hard eco. You can see KBT is actually at 1450 as far as his money is concerned, really, really low. The Deagle doing some work. Skyshine picking up 2. Kalenka's going to be able to answer back, taking down 1. And it's still not even that fantastic of a buy here from the Lithuanian side. As you can see, there's a Galil in the play. But they've still got Misha alive, who has come alive for them into this round. Throwing some guns over the fence. They don't want to give away too much, and Misha's going to go for the AWP this time around. You know I love you, Harry.
Yeah,
I love your voice.
I love you too. I love your voice. Your voice is the penultimate. Today mine's a little bit rusty. I'm a little bit ill. I just ate a baguette. So, But Jumper's going to go down. KBT comes in with one of his own, and it is going to go into a 2-on-2. Klinker, though, managing to get that trade frag. Now it's going to go 1-on-2 here. And, well, Jin's coming in, and he finds a wonderful headshot on Amisha, and that means Bomb's going to be down on that site. So now this is a really, really good place for Moldova. All Jin's got to do is watch that bomb, which sadly he's not going to be able to because he has no information about where Kalinka is. So, I mean, Lithuania, they should be able to get that bomb down, no problems. But, I mean, that's what...
a little questionable.
Can we skip to the next round, please?
A little questionable there. Jin not playing the patience game. He's not waiting for them to go for that plan or anything like that to get into a formidable position. He just goes for the peak and costs him his life. Interestingly enough, they're on a MAC 10 here for Vikers, so they might assume that this is going to be double safe territory. It is not. It is a force from the Moldova side. They pick up 4 FAMASs, which is a venerable buy here. But they do lose the 1 M4 that they did have early on. Jin goes down in middle. So a little bit of a kink in the think there. And now Misha going to be looking for this AWP pick over towards quad or highway. Skyshine is down on highway right now, so potentially over by Sandbanks. Gets mollied out. Kalinka makes short work of him, and this is looking good for Lithuania into this round.
Yeah, definitely. They've got so much control over towards A, and well, Ninja falling as well through some weird door push does mean that A side just completely open now. The rotates come in. KBT is there, but with no one there to trade for him, I mean, he's just going to get pushed, and he should get taken down here. He's all in positions to trade. Kruen's going to be able to pick him up, and now it's going to go on a 1-on-4 here. Jumper.
Or Jumper has no idea Beaker's here. That's a bummer.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. I mean, at this point, it's like
whipping a puppy.
Yeah, or it's like, you watch a guy who's corralled a bunch of, chickens into a room, and he's killing them. And you feel bad because what are they going to do? What are the chickens actually going to do to, you know, retaliate against this? Nothing. You know, they're just stuck there. What is this weird dark fantasy that I'm living in my head?
I'm just going to let this go.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's probably for the better, as a matter of fact, as we do now go into the 11th round here. A nice full light coming out from Lithuania, and Moldova, they're going to be forced onto an eco round, and that bomb heading over towards that A site once again. I mean, look at this push coming in from Misha over towards that B site. He's got so much information for these for the Moldovan side now. That bomb's actually be heading back over towards B because he's very, very quickly been able to figure out that it is a stack. No one's here on this B site. It's probably what he's saying right now. I smoked out CT. From what I can tell, to the best of my knowledge, it's going to be completely empty. So the bomb's heading on through. It's going to get planted over towards B. And Moldova, they must be feeling fairly heartbroken as they did stack all of their players over towards that A site. A little bit of conflict between Torres and Sky over towards mid, and Sky does come off the worst as he gets taken down, and it's going to go into a 4 versus 5 very early on, and bomb is already planted over towards that B site.
Yeah, not a lot to say about this round. They just played it slow and they played it smart. Lithuania looking really good in this series. I want to see more about these guys, and it's like I said before, I want to see these guys actually play against one of the better teams. You know, Serbia, Russia, one of those teams. Ukraine. I'd like to see them play against, you know, one of these teams that actually has a couple of tier 1 players on it, because they're looking very good in this series against Moldova. And I don't know if it's necessarily because Moldova lacks skill or if Lithuania is just that much better than them. But honestly, it looks like there's a lot of fundamental mistakes that are being made on Moldova's side. Unnecessary peeking, unnecessary pushing, peeking one at a time, things of this nature. Like, you look back a couple of rounds ago, that squeaky door push. Now, granted, it was an information play, yeah, but Ninja just pushes in with the FAMAS, knowing that there's a player at squeaky, trying to take a gamble, runs into the AWPer there. 2 rounds before that, you had that 1v1 on the eco round with the Desert Eagle, and Jin just pushes out Heaven for no reason that's apparent to me whatsoever.
Yeah, it is a lot of very, very questionable plays. They're not really playing together as a team. And I mean, you know, just to demonstrate that even more. Yeah, like two players there both get taken down by Kruin and Kalinka in a really nice little trade. And there was no crossfire set up from the Moldovans. They both get swept down like, you know, just measly animals, you know, just, Jesus Christ, why am I saying these things? But yeah, no, Jin and Sky are going to be coming in big as KBT does get 1 as well. So now it's going to go 2-on-2. Bomb is planted though. Torres there with that ult, proving he can be a formidable AWPer as well, and he actually burns to death. Jin! That was, I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's more of a cry for help, this game.
I'm not even sure how that really happened. I saw it from Torres's vantage point. I'm not sure if the stream, we do have a stream delay on, so I'm watching it on my other monitor to see whether or not he was aware that he was running through fire to get to where he was going, or how much HP he actually had going into that. So you go ahead and take it away. I'm going to watch this to see if I can see something that I didn't see before.
I feel, yeah. So Vika's going to start things off in a great way as Sky does go down over towards that B site, and as that dedicated B player, actually, there's going to be no one here, but a really good push coming in from Moldova through that squeaky door. Jumper gets 2, and Bomb does get dropped, and as well as that, the mid push is coming in, so the only player who's here to do something about it, oh, they're just going to walk straight past each other. Ninja, please, you could have saved their lives. You could have helped, and he does come in. He manages to pick him up, and now it's all going to fall on Amisha here. 1 versus 3. We've seen him do it once, but he can't do it again as KBT does come in, and somebody ring the fire brigade because, oh my god, Moldova is just a smoking disaster, but they do manage to actually get that 1 round finally. So it's going to go 2-11.
Okay.
And Moldova, they managed to get a 2nd round.
They did.
Finally.
They're doing twice as good as they did on Mirage.
Yeah.
I will say, okay, 2 rounds ago, the player that died in the Molotov had 100 health going into that Molotov.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would do the same as him, just end my suffering at this point.
That's basically exactly what ended up happening there. Damage being dealt here, 1-for-1 trade. Misha goes down, but Torres rectifies it quickly. KBT going to be the worst for the wear at 39 HP. AK in hand, going to be looking for some extra aggression. One player over there in the Zed hallway looking for Viker, not going to be able to find him. Viker actually finds the headshot onto him. It's Sky over here from Quad Box looking for the AWP frag. Nade goes out, drops him down to 48, so a lot of damage being dealt. Pushing through the smoke, though, the no-scope comes out, looking for some more as they jump over top of the boxes. They're going to be able to spot that player out. Nice falling headshot. Torres turns it into 2. That's 3 on the round for him. Last man standing. Going to be Jumper over here from CT. Coming up the slope on that short A, and Torres going to go to blows with him. Drops him to 14 HP. Surely he can't clutch this 1v3. And he will not. Kruin takes him out 12-2, and a reset again for the Moldova side. Last round of the half, and they're going to have a miserable buy into this one.
Yeah, you've got to feel bad for them. Whenever they win a round, they instantly lose the following and then just end up in a worse place than when they won. And it does seem like losing is more profitable, actually, for the Moldovan side right now. But, I mean, they are going to be forcing a bye together as we do now approach the last round of the first half. And they're still looking strong. Misha starts things off in a good way over in towards that mid area. And as a result, mid now is just completely open. They can get so much map control from this over towards B. Kruin gets one. Ninja does manage to pick one up towards A, but it's quickly going to get traded out as both Sky and Ninja do fall. And then KBT gets taken down as well. 2-13 is going to be the scoreline at the end of the first half here. And, well, I mean, Moldova, at least they've managed to do doubly as well in inverted commas, as they did in the first half by securing 2 rounds. And hopefully they might be able to secure a pistol round here. Who knows? I mean, anything can happen. Anything, apparently. I mean, we've seen a 16-1 today, and yeah, so anything can happen, guys. Ooh, bombs are heading over towards that B site. Sorry, go ahead.
This is looking to be a pretty quick series, though. I mean, they're pushing out actually on the Lithuanian side as well. He's gonna get an angle behind this smoke. That's Viker. He's gonna be looking for Skyshine to pop his head up over top of the boxes here. Not gonna get obliged by that immediately at the beginning of this round, but he's gonna work this smoke a little bit. Finds an angle, almost finds the head of Jin as well. So. Not a rush B, don't stop strategy to start this one off, but it is going to be a push in towards the B bomb site. And there's 3 CTs over here. Looking for the headshots to come in. Playing from that headshot angle. Torres finds the first. Viker finds back-to-back headshots. Misha comes in on one as well. And Misha does lose his life at the back checker box. It's going to be Ninja in a 1 versus Lots. He's actually even getting spammed up through CT spawn. Torres finds the second. 14-2. This one, as you Brits like to say, might as well just be done and dusted.
Wow, that was so weird hearing you say that, but yeah, no, I mean,
are you taking a piss, Harry?
No, I'm not. No, it was nice hearing you say it. It was good hearing you talk the Queen's English for a change, but KBT does manage to pick up one early on. It's going to go 4 on 5.
Dualies, nonetheless.
Yeah, I know. Kalinka is trying to do his best to equalize things. Torres gets one as well, and it's going to go into a 3 on 4 here. 2 on 4, actually, as Torres gets one. Torres gets a second as well. And well, now it is all going to fall onto Sky, and Sky gets taken down, no less by Torres, and he does manage to secure himself a 4K. But I mean,
he's a CT player, man. That's
he is.
What it is.
That's definitely what it seems like, yeah.
28 kills, remember that. 28 kills on CT side Mirage for him. He only got 3 on the terrorist side. Granted, they only had 2 rounds to play on the terrorist side, but he only got 3 kills that round. The big thing about him too is Torres was actually bottom fragging. He had like 4 kills when they were like 12 rounds in. He's at 18 now, so he's come alive in the last couple of rounds. You've got a player at 20, a player at 19, and a player at 18 on the team right now for them. Torres doing battle here in mid as well, but it's going to be Kruin and Viker that are going to shut things down. This is the last chance to dance here for Moldova.
Yeah, last chance indeed. 3 on 4 as we're on the 18th round now. 2 points on the board for Moldova, and they're looking for a few more.
Can't honestly say that I'm going to see much come out of this one. There's another frag for Torres. Make it 2. He's trying to end this one as the top fragger. Last man standing is going to be Ninja over here at the backside of mid, just trying his best to do something into this, but it's Torres to finish it off, and he does end up as the top fragger. So man of the match, it's hard to decide. I want to give man of the match to Misha because that first half was incredible from him, but man of the series is definitely Torres.
I just feel so bad for the analysts now, because when they sit down and talk about it, they just have to sit there and go, "What Misha and Torres were." But yeah, it's basically just them versus Moldova, and they did good. And then, you know, what else can you really say? But
well, we're going to find out what else you can say, because we're going to throw it over to our analyst desk real fast to see what they actually have to say about that. No predictions were won this series, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys have to say about that, George?
Moldova was just like in a maze and just couldn't find the way out. 16-2 in favor of Lithuania, 2 storms for them and a home series, and now they will face Romania in the second phase of the first qualifying round.
Your intros are better and better.
Yeah? Thank you. Thank you, my imagination is doing it.
Yeah, I mean...
I thought of Hunger Games and it just...
Well, I mean, yeah, we had Misha and Torres, against as our casters. I mean, honestly, it was Misha and Torres doing their job. And as Megaman pointed out, like Torres really in the first half, he wasn't there. He had, 4 or 5 frags. Yep. Misha doing all the work, but then on the CT side, sorry. He managed to climb back up and eventually being the top fragger with Misha up there with 21, I think. So, I mean, all in all, stump.
Rema, Swedish, did you get to see anything we didn't? Anything, something we missed?
I
Come
did
on.
nail a mini prediction there. I said they're gonna win more rounds.
More than one, yeah. That's what I noted. Yeah.
Beers, bro. No, honestly, I think Mega Man had a line somewhere in the middle of cash there, wondering if it's just Moldova being that much worse than Lithuania or just Lithuania playing out of their minds. And I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Moldova really didn't show anything, and on the other side, I mean, I would say it was a pretty easy job for Lithuania, and they didn't really need to show anything. They were just running around getting the kills. You saw that second pistol round, they were pushing A main, pushing Squeaky with only 2 players, getting info early, and that was an easy round. And then Moldova, like I said, not showing anything, just jumping through the smoke, trying to get to the site. So, but on the other hand, this doesn't really need to mean anything going into that Romania-Lithuania matchup. That should be really interesting.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. I mean, we said that after this phase, the second phase will be much better, with maybe close matchup.
Much more interesting.
Yeah, let's
put it that way.
Let's say like that, and definitely coming into qualifier round 2 and so on. So we'll definitely have a better match there. And Romania versus Lithuania, I'm really happy to see what both of them have to for us and what they have to show.
And I have a replay, believe it or not. I have a replay of just the round that Swojich mentioned, and that's the second pistol round. And basically in this round, you can see everything that's wrong and right. Well, basically all that's wrong with Moldova's play style on this map. I mean, there's no one has a smoke, no one has a flash. There are 5 guys having a dream of entering B site, and that dream is literally crushed in 2 seconds. I
have a dream.
Yeah, I mean, they had a dream, but it was over quicker than they could have dreamt it. I mean, look at this. Like, they're just running in, and
they're actually in.
Yeah, they're in, but then they're not.
They're out.
Yeah.
Then they're not.
They're not. I mean, this is basically what you should never ever do on your pistol round. Have at least 1 flash, at least 1 smoke, flash in, maybe get that guy at headshot flashed, smoke off CT, then maybe do something. But this, and as Wojciech mentioned and pointed out, they had 2 guys pushing main and pushing door. You know there's no one there, you know there's no one coming to A, they just stacked 3 guys on B side. 1 guy even got to the headshot position after they had the info. So, I mean, in that 1 round, that explains the whole series. Like,
I mean, in the spirit
so
of...
basically, never ever, in the pistol round, you should never ever lose the round.
In the spirit of Olympics, that guy carrying...
Okay.
Yeah.
In the spirit of Olympics, that guy carrying the C4, if he threw it towards the site, it would have been a better result. Honestly.
Yeah, maybe.
It would have been closer.
Closer, yeah.
Okay, man of the match.
Sure.
I mean, both maps.
I'm kidding. Torres really played great throughout this series, dropping 31 at the first map.
It's not just that it's only 31. It was 31 in 17 rounds. Now 21 frags at the second map. He was there with Misha.
I think his rating is going to be way higher than that.
Yeah, probably.
After this map.
So, all in all, really great play for him. As we see, he is only 19 years old, and he can definitely improve even more coming into qualifier round 2 or phase 2 qualifier.
It will be interesting. I don't think only aim is going to work against Romania, so it will be interesting to see if Lithuania has something to go back to when aim's not working, when the run and gun strat's not working out. What do they have something to?
What it takes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help, gentlemen, for today.
Yeah.
Thanks for your presence too.
Yeah. Well, it was an interesting day. We had 2 matches, Romania versus Macedonia, 2-0, 16-8 and 16-7. In the second match, stomped by Lithuania against Moldova, 16-1 and 16-2. Thank you for watching e-frag TV. We'll be seeing you again tomorrow at the same time, at the same place. Have a good night.